Okay, so today we are going to learn how to do farm animals that are made out of shapes. So we watched our video and we all know how to draw our square, our triangle, and our circle. So we're going to make a cow out of the squares that we learned, and a pig out of the circles that we learned, and a chicken out of the triangles that we learned. So everyone's going to get a piece of paper and they're going to put it long. So not tall, up and down, but long. And the first thing they're going to do is write their name on the back. So just their first name, not Sarah. Sarah's my name, but you're going to write your first name, and then you're going to write your group, which whether you're group 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or 5, or 6. And then you're going to circle it. So once you write the group number that you are, you circle it. If you need help with your name, you can take your badge and look at your badge. Once you have done that, you're going to flip your paper over so that we can draw our first thing. So I'm actually going to use the back of mine because I already drew on the front of mine, but just pretend that my name is not there, okay? So I'll erase it so that you guys can't see it. So we're going to start on the far left and we're going to draw our cow. So we're going to start by drawing a square. Now we don't want a really tiny square because then our cow would be floating on this really big page. We want a big square, and we want it to go almost the full length of up and down of the page. So I'm going to start and I'm going to draw a line across. That's the first line of my square. And then I'm going to draw a line down. And then I'm going to leave a little space because we got to put feet on this cow. And then I'm going to draw another line down to the same spot. So all the way down to here. And then connect those. So there's my big square. And the next step is to draw the head. The head's going to be a rectangle. So a square has about the same size on line on each side, but a rectangle has 2 long lines and 2 short lines. So it's a little bit like a long stretched out square. So we're going to draw in the middle of our square, we're going to draw a little short line, and then we're going to jump down and draw another short line, and then we're going to connect them with 2 long lines. So we have a long rectangle in the middle of our square. After we've done that, we're going to go and draw the nose. And the nose is going to be a long rectangle. So it's short on this side, and long. And then once we've done that, we're going to draw 2 little squares for the nose, the nostrils, inside. And then we're going to go up and draw our eyes, which are 2 long rectangles, and then 2 little squares inside. So now we have our body, our head, our nose, our eyes. We're going to go down and draw our legs. Our tail. And then, now this is the part where we're not going to be doing all squares. The ears are going to be little rectangles coming off to the side, little rectangle. But then the horn is going to curve. So come to the top and we're going to curve slightly in to make a horn. So we're going to curve in and curve back. And then this side, curve into the middle and curve back. And now we've got our cow, but our cow needs spots. So we are going to do our spots. Now you can do your spots however you want. Some people in the last class did hearts as their cow spots. Some people did squares. I like to do kind of a wiggly circle. So it kind of goes wiggle, 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 wiggle. It kind of looks like a fidget spinner. And then I'm going to go down and do another one in this corner, and it's just going to disappear into the corner. And another one right here. it's wiggling, and another one in this corner. And there we go, we've got our cow made of squares. So then we're going to take a few fingers worth of space and go to the middle of our paper. So hold on one second, I'm going to slide this underneath so that we go to the middle, right here. And we're going to start on our pig. Now our pig is made of circles. So just like before how we did a really big square, we want a big circle, not a small one. So if you draw too small of a circle, just erase it and try again. We want our whole fist to be able to fit in here. It's got to be a big circle. So that's our little pig body. And then we're going to do little kind of ovals, which is a long circle, right? A stretched out circle for the legs. And we're going to do an oval for the nose. And 2 circles. And they're pretty big for the nostrils. And ovals for the eyes with circles in them. And a little squiggly tail coming out. Okay, now this is not a circle. We're going to do ears, and the ears are actually going to be kind of like rounded triangles. But instead of a triangle that points up with the point at the top, we're going to have the point going in. So we're going to do a little curved line here and a little curved line here. And then we're going to curve in and make the triangle pointing like a Dorito chip, right? Pointing in to the eye. So doesn't that kind of look like a Dorito chip? Pointing in. Okay, then we are going to erase the little line that runs through it. And there we go, we've got our pig. Now we're going to slide our paper over to the far right side. And we're going to do our chicken. So our chicken is made of triangles. We're going to start by doing a big triangle, just like we did a big circle and a big rectangle. So we're going to start by doing a really long line on the bottom. And then find the middle of this line with your finger and make a little dot. Now take your finger and go up to the top, draw a line with your finger up to the top, and make a little dot there. So now you have a dot at the top, kind of in between this line. Now from that dot, let's wait for this to refocus. Hold on. Okay, from that dot, we're going to draw a line connecting to the line. So now we have a triangle. Okay, now there's little triangles for the wings, but they're not going up. They're, well actually let's do up, yeah. So we're going to draw a line out and a line out. Then we're going to do the same thing we did here. Mark a little spot in the middle of your line. Go up, make a dot. Go up, make a dot, and then connect that dot to make your triangle. Okay, now triangle eyes. And we're going to do an upside down triangle for the nose. So a straight line, and instead of going up, we're going to go down. And it's going to be his beak. Then we're going to do a little mohawk, a little hair, and it's going to be 3 triangles or a zigzag line. So we're going to go triangle, 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 and that's his little hairdo. And now we need little feet. I'm going to do 2 straight lines, 2 straight lines, and then just little, they're almost like little triangles or like the bottom of a star. And then we have our three animals.